Gee, what a brain. Oh, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Sketch Session. I hope you all like the new digs. I built it myself in 1902. Before we get started, I want to welcome all the new subscribers who subscribed to the channel. This channel just hit 150 subscribers. Yeah, it's not a big milestone, but do not worry, cuz I am planning on taking this channel to a whole nother level. The possibilities are endless. So what I like to do is I would like you guys to hit that subscribe button and also like the video too as well, and also hit that notification icon bell so that way you get notified when a video heads your way. Also, I want to thank to everybody who checked out the how I make comics video. That video hit 1,006 views, which is pretty much the most amount of views that I've ever gotten on a video before. So thank you so much for enjoying that video and watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll be making more videos on comics pretty soon. Trust me, I have a lot in store for this channel. Well, that's my call, trying to get back to the inkwell. I'll see you soon. Enjoy today's sketch session. Roll 'em! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the sketch session. Alright, for today's sketch session topic, this is a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time. It's a topic that I was kind of uncomfortable for talking about for a while. Here I am, and I want to talk about it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of artists, especially up-and-coming artists, probably deal with this problem from time to time, and that is FOMO. If you don't know what FOMO is, then this is what FOMO stands for: fear of missing out. What is FOMO? Basically, it's, the fear of missing out on several occasions. Whether if it's a test that you don't want to take because you're afraid that you're going to fail and you don't see the outcome that will gander if you did take the test, because you never know, you might have failed or passed it. And I can tell you one thing that really made me scared shitless, and that is social media. During the time of my youth, I was actually in the startup of social media. I was there when Instagram and Facebook were just starting up. For the longest time, I've had this fear of posting anything on there because I've noticed at a very young age on how cruel people can really be outside the world and on the internet too as well. I've experienced my fair share of outside bullying and also cyberbullying. I was always drawing all the time in the classroom, and I would draw something in my notebooks every single time, and somebody would come up to me and say, "Hey, what are you drawing there?" And I would immediately close my notebook and got up on my desk and just left immediately. I didn't want anybody to see my work. I was very private about it, didn't want no one to see it, because I was afraid of what others would think of. I just had this fear of that I would get picked on for drawing cartoons and superheroes. So what I would usually do is that I would take my drawings and I would put it into a drawer, never to be seen again, and I would continue to keep drawing over and over and over again and do the same thing, put it in the drawer, never to be seen again. That was my fear of thinking of what other people would think about my artwork. I wanted to just keep it to myself. I didn't even show my parents interest in art because I was afraid that they would say, "Oh, you're wasting your time. Don't do this art stuff. Just focus on getting your good grades and getting a good job, blah blah blah, etc." But as I was showing them my interest in art, they didn't really care. They always thought that, hey, whatever makes you happy, then pursue it. So I was kind of lucky enough to have parents that actually would care about what would make me happy, because that's rare to have. There's not a lot of kids out there, not a lot of artists out there that have parents that are very supportive. But to come back on the topic of FOMO, I witnessed one day where some kid posted their artwork on there, and I saw them getting some likes, some comments, and on there, and that really inspired me to just say fuck it. Let me just grab all my bad art from this drawer, and take pictures, numerous pictures, and just post it everywhere. And when I did that, surprise enough, people started liking my work. I wasn't like a Michelangelo. I'm not here to brag or anything about that, but it was okay for the time. And that just inspired me to just do more, just keep going with it, until the day I got my very first hate comment, and it completely crushed me. This guy was so mean, and every time I would post my work, he would always just keep dogging me, and to the point where I had enough of it. I decided to never post my work on social media ever again. And from there on, from the rest of my middle school life, I never touched a pencil ever again. Till high school, I started to come back to art. I started taking art classes, starting to learn a few things, and then after I graduated out of high school, I went to community college and studied art for 2 years, and set myself up my goal to become a cartoonist, become a comic artist, and I'm still making that dream to this very day. And how I was able to do that is because I didn't have the fear anymore. I figured, screw it, I'm gonna pursue this, and I'm not gonna let anyone stand in my way of what's rightfully mine and what I've been working so hard towards to. I think why FOMO happens is because we overthink a lot of things. But if you don't try and you don't pursue it, then you'll never know what the opportunities are going to be if you didn't commit. And on that mind, you should just say fuck it and do it. I know that meme is outdated, but it still pertains to the topic of this video, and I'm gonna use it, damn it. And of course, with great creativity comes with taking risks. If you have an idea or a story that you might probably upset people just by the context of what you're making, just go for it. Just go for it. Well, I mean, there's nothing stopping you, especially with now what's going on in these troubling times that we're living in right now. Embrace the risks that your artwork may trailblaze along the journey. If you take the risks, you will build the confidence to make something even more extravagant than you ever would think of in a million years. And you also have to realize that no matter what you make, no matter what creative ambition that you pursue, just let you know that there are people that are going to like your work and people that are just going to hate it just for the sake of hating things. But that shouldn't stop you for continuing your creative journey and always have the need to be creative. But at this point, like I said before, you just gotta say fuck it and just continue to keep going no matter what. Because at the end of the day, it's your art, it's your creativity, it's your vision that you're putting out there to the world, and that is what matters the most. Please your own self instead of others, because you never know, somebody might like what you make. People might take a gander at your work. Boy, I tell you, the moving picture industry runs pretty fast. Like a locomotive. Oh, hello there. Thank you so much for sticking around towards the end of this video. If you're looking right now, I'm playing the replay footage of what we just drew today. In fact, I have it right here. There we are. Isn't that a beaut? But to me, that's just another picture, because I know for a fact that later down the road, I'll be making more pictures for all of you to enjoy too as well. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of the Sketch Session. don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to the channel for more jokes, blunts, and blunders, and also some art. Also a reminder to hit the notification icon bell so that way you get notified when these tasty videos head in your way. It appears that I'm hearing some cats out in the alleyway, so I better skedaddle. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see y'all later. And remember, stay creative. Damn, those cats are going at it, aren't they?